Welcome back to Recharge with Bret. My name is Bret Batchelor, training coordinator here at NCT 911. Today we're going to be talking about Mental Health Awareness Month. So the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, which is a national initiative to promote mental health awareness to the country, dispelling rumors and myths, talking about the stigma related to it, providing resources, information, helpful tips, and we're going to be talking about some of those things today. First, we're going to start with dispelling the stigma related to mental health. So stigma, why is there such a negative stigma with mental health? A lot of it has to do with the history. The history of mental health has been very misperceived over time, but it's just the way we've also begun to think about it and how our brain processes it too. If I were to tell you there was somebody who went to a therapist twice a week, sought regular counsel from a mental health therapist, what would your reaction be? What should your reaction be versus what is it? My first reaction, honest, is, oh no, are they okay? They must be dealing with something. They must be in crisis. Instead of, that's great. They're promoting positive mental health. They're investing in themselves. They're investing time and energy into making sure they have a good mental health. Why is that so different? If somebody told you they go to the gym twice a week, they have a personal trainer, we would applaud them. We would say, oh, that's so great. You're investing time into yourself, into your physical health. Literally every year at New Year's Eve, we all make resolutions to lose weight, join the gym. January 1, gym memberships are out the door. People are going to the gym and can't wait to work on their physical health. Why are we waiting to worry about our mental health until we're in crisis? Just like physical health and mental health, we need to work on it constantly and work to improve it. I think the real issue related to that is mental health is something not seen the way physical health is. You look around the room and you can see who has good physical health, who has bad physical health, or somebody like me who has the father figure of physical health. So mental health and physical health is so important. So just like you wouldn't wait until you were so out of shape or you had energy to build your strength up, the same thing with mental health. We need to continue to engage. Getting those things and doing those small things all the time. Just like physical health, you're not always going to go to the gym. You don't always have time to do that. Maybe you walk around the neighborhood with your family, take the stairs at work, work out at home. Those different small steps that are going to improve your physical health. We're going to talk about some small steps to help improve your mental health. And mental health has such a negative stigma to it because it's not seen. We all want to put off that we're doing great. Everybody wants to be in shape. Everybody wants to act like everything's fine. But we need to understand that it's okay not to be okay. And if you're dealing with something, that's not bad. We just need to help you get through those things. Everybody encounters issues and things they have to overcome. Okay, so we've talked about some of the stigma, some of the negative stigmas to it. Let's talk about some myths related to mental health. One myth is mental health issues is rare. Not true. 1 in 4 people are going to experience a mental health event, situation, something they're dealing with in their life. And that's just the general public. Telecommunicators deal with so many more intense, high-pressure situations. I'm sure that number is exponentially more. Another myth is that if you're having mental health issues, you're weak, you're broken, you're less of a person. Not true. Mental health issues affect us all in different ways, and just because you deal with something or you're overcoming something or coming through something, it doesn't make you weak. Matter of fact, it makes you strong. You've overcome something. Just because things change doesn't change your value. If somebody gave you a $100 bill that was crisp, it's going to spend the same way that $100 bill that's crumpled up is going to spend. You still have value. We change over time. So just because something happens, it doesn't make you weak or you're strong. You're weak or less. Another one is mental health issues are permanent. Not true either. Some people do deal with lifelong mental health issues and things where they're struggling with. And sometimes you have a time in your life, an episode in your life where you're going through things that are very difficult. You can overcome them. That time will pass. You have resources, counselors, therapy, medication, those things that will help restore balance to your life. Therapy is a last resort, and that's not true. Just like you want to go to the gym, maintain good physical health, the same thing with your mental health. You need to take time to invest in yourself. Don't wait until you're in a moment of crisis and you have so many things you're dealing with. It's going to take you longer to be able to recover than if you just practice things that's going to maintain positive mental health, whether that's seeing a therapist, meditation, whatever it works for you. So we talked about stigma, And this, now we're going to talk about things that can help you, some tips and ways to improve your mental health. So ways to improve your mental health, it really starts with you. Nobody else can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. It's a famous quote by Theodore Roosevelt. Comparison is the thief of joy. And that's what we do. We compare ourselves to others in different ways, and we have a misrepresentation of how things are. You take a test, you pass the test, you make an 85, you feel great. Your friend beside you makes a 95. All of a sudden that 85 you were so proud of seems less significant than that 95. But we don't know everybody's situation, and you have to really work to not compare yourself to others. Be proud in your accomplishments. Celebrate other people's accomplishments, but no one is going to be the same, and everyone's situation is different. And we compare everything, our physical appearance, our home life, the money we make, the car we drive, the house we have, all those things are different. And just because it's different, it doesn't make it better or less. My wife is 5'2", and I'm 6'5". She can't reach something on the top shelf, and I can get it for her because I'm taller. Does it make her less because she's shorter, or more because I'm taller? No. It's just something different about us. But what I can do is I can help her because I'm taller, and that stuff that's too low that I can't get to, she can get from me. So those, we have to start looking at our differences as advantages for each other and not deficiencies. So I want to give you a couple statements that I've come across that really have helped me change my perspective on how I view things, some tips that have kind of helped me promote positive mental health and well-being in my life. The first one is happiness is not the lack of problems, it's the ability to deal with problems. So we just need to be prepared with dealing with them. Just because you're going through something now, don't tell yourself, I'll be happy when this thing happens. Be happy now. Life is too short. Find ways to better deal with those things that you can be happy. Don't push it off that once I get that job, I get that car, I get married, I do this, you'll be happy. Don't rob yourself of that happiness. Be happy now, where you are now. Something else is, just because you feel sad after you make a decision, doesn't make the decision a bad decision. If you don't know, adulting is hard. Adulting is very difficult. And sometimes you have to make difficult decisions. And sometimes you're not always not happy about them, but that doesn't make the decision wrong. Also, you're not stressed because you're doing too much. You're stressed because you're not doing enough of what you love. So we all have busy jobs, busy lives, things that we're doing. You feel like I'm not happy because I'm stressed, I'm doing too much. No, find those things that you love, find those passions. We all have so much going on, so many things. I understand. I have a beautiful wife and 3 beautiful children, and my schedule is crazy. But you have to make time for yourself. Take that minute to give time for yourself. You continue to push through, to get through, you could be giving a worse version of yourself. Take time to do what you love. Woodworking, photography, playing video games, whatever it is that you love, traveling, things that make you feel alive, that give you joy. Take time to do those things. And then a couple tips that really kind of help change my perspective on things too is don't complain for a week. It seems really hard. It's super hard. I haven't done it yet, but I've tried. Don't be negative. Find ways to be positive. Don't complain. You'll start to change your mindset and change the negativity that you're feeling. Also, as soon as you wake up, don't roll out of bed and immediately start on your phone and start doom scrolling through everything on social media. Get up in the morning, get yourself going. Meditate, have some coffee, get going, take a shower, be productive, have a productive start to your day. Don't start your day wasting time. Also, something that I struggled with was when you're in the shower, you're about to get out of the shower, you're done showering, switch that water all the way to super cold right before you get out. That super cold is going to kind of zap your senses. It's going to give you this boost of energy, feeling tingling all over, and you're going to feel better. It's just really something great. And then each day, find 5 or 10 minutes to meditate or write down 5 to 10 things that you're grateful for and that you're happy for. These small things seem like not very much, but we just need to start changing our mindset and how we view things so we can have that positive mental health. So today we talked about mental health awareness, but we're going to pivot a little bit and we're going to switch over to our energy drink taste test. So today we've got V8 Energy Plus Peach Mango. Let's pop the top and give it a taste. Okay, so let's give it a taste. So pretty good, not super energy drink flavory, really more of like a juice forward. I have a huge sweet tooth, and I think it tastes really good. So let's kind of go through our different levels, our style, flavor, and energy output. So style, It's fun. It's got the fruits there, kind of basic. So style, we'll give it a 2. The flavor, it's very contrary to most like energy drinks. You know, I want that flavor explosion. It's pretty mild, very juice flavored, but I like peach mango, so we'll give it a 3 on the flavor. But the energy output, this is going to be a healthier option, as it says, contains 1 serving of fruit and vegetables, which is great. Only 80 milligrams of caffeine. So this is going to be more health conscious, folks, not as much caffeine. So we're going to give that a 2 on the energy output, but still a great drink if you're trying to do less caffeine, which is always important. But very good tasting energy drink for us today. Thank you for joining me today on Recharge with Bret. We talked about mental health awareness, went over some stigma, some myths, some helpful tips, and the importance of mental health. Like we talked about, just continue self-care, take care of each other. It's so important. And as always, make sure you follow us, subscribe, nct911.org/training. And until next time, stay charged.